Well, let's talk some Hate to Gensou and Grimgar, guys. And we're in that last episode, and this finale was... I had a lot of mixed emotions, but let's start off with the fact that we start off where we left off, which was Ranta trying to live, and it ends up he does make it up to the third floor, it is, I believe, and he lives. I was like, that's awesome, because it kind of teased us, it showed his helmet, and it showed blood dripping down his helmet. I was like, no. What? But then we found out Ranta lives, but he's hurt really bad. And I really thought they were going to go back down to like the fourth floor and then like, oh crap, Ranta's not even here. I thought that's what was going to happen, and that's the direction that we went, but they didn't. Luckily, thank God. Now, they're escaping and everything looks good, but obviously you know Death Spots is going to pop up, and we do end up actually seeing Death Spots one more time, and it's him and Haru. It's one-on-one, and it ends up being one-on-one because he waits the other ones off and says, everyone go, get out of here. And he actually gave up for a second. And in this episode, we find out what the true relationship between Haru and Ranta is. And that's simply the fact they have a brotherly relationship. He says, don't you dare give up, which was basically the same thing Haru said to Ranta earlier. And he said, don't you give up. And, you can feel the connection of them having a brotherly relationship right there. And I really did enjoy that. Now, I'm really interested as to what Haru's powers really are, because there's more to it. There's definitely more to it, because the way he's able to do what he does with that line that he sees, I know the thief leader that was teaching him all these moves was telling him that it's simply something that happens time to time. Some people can see it, some people can't, but others see it sometimes. So it's kind of like an on and off thing, and it wasn't necessarily something special. Well, it was more something special, but the way Haru does it and the way he kicks in almost all the time is really something special in its own regard. And I'm really interested to see what I'm really interested to see what they're gonna do with that. And next was Ranta and Haru, and the whole party for that matter. Matter of fact, the togetherness and how you find out they're a true party, and the questions that Haru still has as he goes to Minato's grave, and they're talking. He's kind of like, was it hard being a leader? And Minato's like, I don't know, you tell me. You kind of hit sometimes. It's kind of like, I don't know. The same questions there. I don't know. He does not know. He's still lost in that regard. Really lost. And this episode is definitely about character development. And the fight was kind of like, I was hoping it'd be a lot more epic, honestly. It really, really was. But the ending definitely was something I was kind of like, don't end at the bar. The bar scene was cool and all, but I was like, don't end at the bar. And you can tell Mary's finally made it home. And Haru admits to Mary that he's finally made it home, but we'll get into that to just a second. But the grave scene and everything, and the way they finished it at the end with the whole party together, I really did enjoy it, and I loved it to see Ranta and everybody accepted everybody, and even Yumi accepted Ranta as she has her own little spiel about, she doesn't want Ranta to die down here and how she'd be scared, and how Haru's like, I want to grab her flat chest, which is, yeah, I guess they're getting along now. But we really find out, whenever Mary's waiting for Haru to wake up, and then they end up going to the bridge. It looks like they're going to kiss. She's like, you found good morning, Hal, or hi, Hal, something like that. I can't remember exactly what she said. Or she's leaning over Hal when he's sleeping in the bed. But we finally find out that on the bridge that Hal and Mary definitely have something going on. You can tell it's more than a friend relationship, especially with the setups they do. They always give them that romantic undertone. You can tell with the setups that there's something more, especially when Mary started crying whenever, Haru was gonna stay behind. I mean, you can because she would have been staying with Ranta, But on that bridge, there's definitely a sign and a scene kind of saying, "This is, I'm finally home, Mary," because he wouldn't have said to anybody else in the party. And especially at the end, whenever they're about to leave, Otana again, and or Tana, I can't remember what it is exactly. Where they live at, where they reside, and he's kind of like, let's go, everyone. And he starts talking about, I know I can't remember my past, but there's a lot of things here in the present I don't want to forget. And I don't want to forget now, nor do I want to forget them in the future. And it shows all their faces. And at the very end, it shows Mary's the last person they show, and she, she has that smile. She's like, she's like, that smile is kind of like, okay, there's definitely something going on more than that. But I'll have a separate video about if there's going to be a second season or not, guys. That's I know there's material, but we'll go into that. There's a lot of questions unanswered. How the hell did they get there? First off, where did they come from? Second off, and I mean, what's the purpose of this world? So, how did they get there? Where did they come from? And what's the purpose? What is the purpose of this world they're in? Why are they there? So, as always, guys, be sure to leave a comment, like, and subscribe if you guys want more videos like this. I don't know if I was too energetic, but this episode's kind of, maybe just want to talk about chill mode. And just leave a comment. Definitely leave a comment, and I want to get in a deep conversation about this. What do you guys think about this series? Episode, but especially the series. Would you really want a season 2? I know some people think it's going to be an anime that's forgotten here in about a month, but I think a lot of people would be really interested into season 2, and I'd love to see more Adventures of Haru and Mary. Out of all the girls I've seen in anime, I really do like Mary's character. I love Haru and Mary's relationship. And I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys had a great Easter, and have a good night.